So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video on our JAMB Chemistry exam revision series, we have here these 10 questions to answer on the topic electrolysis. So guys, this video will be about factors affecting discharge of ions at the electrodes. So in short, stay till the end of this video guys, as this will be helpful even as you prepare for your JAMB examination. So also guys, at any point where you feel you want to answer any question from here, you can always pause this video and try out to see if you can get the answer to the question even before we provide the answer. So let's quickly go ahead and start with the first question here. It says, in the electrolysis of a concentrated solution of sodium chloride using electrodes, which of the following ions are discharged at the cathode and anodes respectively? So we have hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion, B, hydrogen ion and chloride ion, C, sodium ion and hydroxyl ion, and then D, sodium ion and chloride ion. So guys, the answer to this question is option B here, and that's hydrogen ion and chloride ion. So we have to understand that hydrogen ion is actually less stable than the sodium ion, so preferentially it will discharge producing hydrogen gas in the cathode, whereas the chloride ion has a higher concentration than the hydroxyl ion, so preferentially it will also be discharged at the anode, so producing chlorine gas there. So that's it about that question. We'll have hydrogen ion and chloride ion. So these are the ions that will discharge during the electrolysis of a concentrated solution of sodium chloride. So let's consider the next question. That's question number 2 here. So the question says, the above half cell reaction occurring at the anode during the electrolysis of dilute zinc chloride solution is A, recombination, B, oxidation, C, ionization, D, reduction. So guys, this is an oxidation process here. So this is the process of oxidation. So let's recall that oxidation is electron loss. So I'll just zoom in right here to illustrate this for you, so you also remember again. So here I always like to think that reduction is electron gain, oxidation is electron loss. So basically the way I learned this, we were always told oil reg. So oxidation is electron loss, reduction is electron gain, and that's oil reg. So that's basically how I learned mine, and I think it will be easier for you when you memorize this mnemonic. So it will help you a lot to always recall what oxidation involves and what reduction involves. So let's get back here guys. So seeing this equation, you see chloride ion, which had to lose electrons to become chloride gas here, and you see the 2 electrons here lost. So guys, that's it for that question. That's the process of oxidation. So let's consider the next question, question number 3. So the question here says, during the electrolysis of a caustic potash solution using platinum electrodes, A, oxygen gas is given off at the cathode, B, potassium metal is deposited at the cathode, C, potassium metal is deposited at the anode, D, alkalinity at the cathode increases. So guys, the answer to this question is alkalinity at the cathode increases. So guys, the reason for this is because hydrogen ions will be deposited at the cathode. So let's just quickly zoom into our space. Let me show you actually this. So in this process, this is water to yield hydrogen ion, and then hydroxyl ion. So guys, the actual thing that will happen is that this hydrogen ion will actually be discharged at the cathode. So when hydrogen ion is discharged at the cathode, you will have more of the hydroxyl ion. So the discharge of the hydrogen ion at the cathode actually disturbs the ionic equilibrium of the water, and as such, this will entail that an excess of the hydroxyl ion will be produced. So guys, that will increase the alkalinity of the electrode. So that's it for that question. So let's go ahead and wipe this, and then let's consider the next question. So the next question we have here is question number 4. It says, during the electrolysis of a caustic potash solution using platinum electrodes, A, alkalinity at the cathode increases. B, potassium metal is deposited at the cathode. C, potassium metal is deposited at the anode. D, oxygen is given off at the cathode. So guys, we've answered this question before, and the answer to this question here is the option A. It says alkalinity at the cathode increases, and already guys, we know why. And let's quickly consider the next question. Question number 5. It says, in the electrolysis of a concentrated solution of sodium chloride using inert electrodes, which of the following ions are discharged at the cathode and anode respectively? So guys, we've answered this question before now, and the answer to this question here is hydrogen ion and chloride ion. So the hydrogen ion will be discharged at the cathode, whereas the chloride ion will be discharged at the anode. So that's it for that question. Let's consider the next question, guys. Question number 6. It says, which of the following ions requires the largest quantity of electricity to discharge at an electrode? So guys, we're going to zoom in right here and look at this together. So we've seen 2.5 mole of R, which has a valency of 2+. Then we have 2.0 moles of Q, which has a valency of 3+. And then we have 3.0 mole of T, which has a valency of just -1. Lastly, we have 4.0 mole of Y, which has a valency of -1 as well. So guys, yeah, a simple way to solve this is just to multiply their moles by their valency here, and anyone that has the largest of these products becomes the answer to this question. And here guys, that would be option B. But then let's just quickly check this out together, how to solve it standardly. So guys, we know that since we know that our answer to this question is option B, let's just still check this out together. So we have this element, and guys, this is having a valency of 3+. So it means that to be discharged, we have 3E in order to gain this Q. But also, this is having, from the question or from the options we have here, we actually have 2Q 3+. So it means we are going to require this times this, that's 6 electrons. So discharging this to 2Q. So guys, in that case, this will be the answer to this question, and that's option B here. So let's go ahead and wipe this off, and then let's consider the next question. So guys, that's question number 7 here. So guys, the question number 7 says, if two metallic ions of the same concentration migrate to the cathode, graphite, the one that will be preferentially discharged is the one that has the A, stronger tendency to accept electron, B, lower electrical discharge, C, greater stability in solution, D, smaller mass. So guys, the answer to this question is option A here, and that's stronger tendency to accept electron. So if two metallic ions of the same concentration migrates to the cathode, the one that will be preferentially discharged is the one that has the tendency to accept electron. So that's it for that question. So let's consider the next question. That's question number 8 here. So the question here says, guys, which of the following ions require the highest quantity of electricity to discharge at an electrode? So we have options A, 2.0 moles of aluminum ion, option B, 3.0 moles of sodium ion, option C, 4.0 moles of chloride ion, then option D, 2.5 moles of copper ion. So guys, for this, I believe we don't need to stress again to get the answer to this question. All we just need to do is to multiply the moles by the valency of each of these. Anyone that has the highest becomes the answer to the question. So guys, here the answer to this question will be option A, because 2 times 3 is 6, and that's the highest for here, because 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 1 is 4, and 2.5 times 2 is 5. So guys, the answer to this question will be option A here, which means 2.0 times 3 is 6 here, and that's the highest. So guys, let's consider the next question. That's question number 9 here. It says, a concentrated solution containing hydrogen ion, copper ion, hydroxyl ion, and chloride ion was electrolyzed using platinum electrode. The ion that will be discharged at the cathode is A, chloride, B, copper, C, hydroxyl, and D, hydrogen ions. So guys, already we know the answer to this question, and that would be the positive ion here, since it was discharged at the cathode. So it will be the positive ion here, guys, and that's the copper ion. So that's it for that. Let's consider the next and the last question, and that's question number 10 here. It says, the commonest feature of reaction at the anode is that A, oxidation is involved, B, ions are reduced, C, electrons are consumed, D, electrode dissolves. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, oxidation is involved. So remember that oxidation is electron loss, and that's the correct answer to this question, guys. So that will be all for this video. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Also, if you have any specific question regarding this video, you can drop your question on the comment section below, and we'll ensure to give you a response. So guys, we want to also use this opportunity to encourage you to join our YouTube channel membership by clicking on the join button below to become a member of our YouTube channel community, where we post updates on information relating to JAMB and things that will help you guys even as you study and prepare for your JAMB. So guys, we strongly encourage you to be a part of this channel, and you won't regret it. So this is where we end this video, guys. Thank you once again for watching this video, and see you on the next one.